Hello and welcome. Um, Jack here again in another. For the life of me, I keep on forgetting what these are called, but I'm here. It's literally the only place to reliably be getting any copper blocks for my build. So I did some research and some math stuff, which I'm not good at math, and I don't know really how to fact check it because I'm bad at math. But I think I got it down. Hold on a second. I need to open up my rock. Sorry. Um, but essentially, I want to make a pyramid that's freaking huge as crap, and it's gonna be 257 blocks tall, and it's gonna take a lot of blocks, like no joke. And this is like the only reliable way to get like a lot of blocks. So that's what I'm doing. Here in a little bit, after I'm done taking all the copper blocks that I want to take out of here, I will be going back to my base and showing you kind of like the progress that I'm making on the pyramid. It's definitely like a fraction because a 64 by 64 pyramid takes about 51 shulker boxes to complete all the way. This one is going to take a lot more than 50 shulker boxes. That's for sure. Not only that, it's going to take me terraforming a lot of the land. So yeah, this is what I'm doing. Other than that, I don't really have another goal in mind. I was thinking about getting every wood kind of thing, like the doors, because the doors are different with every wood and every boat is different. Yeah, sorry if my voice doesn't sound all right. I think I'm getting sick or something, but I'm gonna power through it. And you'll kind of see what I mean when I it's gonna take a long time. I'm assuming if I just do this by myself, it's gonna take me about 2 years to complete off and on stream. There is a non-savory way to kind of like speed it up, but I'm not gonna do that, which is duplicating. So none of these will be duplicated. It will be 100% gathered. we go. I need to check those things a little bit more often. For those water buckets. So I will in the future start shaving off the wax on these, or I might not. But right now it's just gonna be like some mosaic art on the pyramid. It's not gonna be altered. Alright, this one's popping off on. Oh, I think I put it in a chest. Hold on a second. Huh. Oh, there we go. I was like, I thought we had keys. Okay. The heck? Interesting. I can actually pull up my phone here in a little bit and tell you how much blocks it's gonna take for the pyramid. So if I'm gonna be building a 257 block tall square pyramid, it's gonna take 45,330,353 blocks to complete. It's gonna be 513 blocks wide on each side, and that's a complete solid pyramid. And my other idea was after that one's done, I'm gonna be essentially making it a what is this? A 378. So I'll be increasing it to go from the very bottom to the very top of the world. And that will increase the blocks to 72,217,353 blocks. And as you can see right here, I only have 1.3 million blocks broken. So that's a long ways to go. Alright, this one's pretty much done. next one is over here. Like if I ever come back down here or who in my world plays, the Riptide one will be right there. And like already the pyramid's gonna be so aesthetically pleasing to look at compared to like just garbage rocks or blocks that are just copper. I mean, not copper, but like cobblestone. Because there's another YouTuber that's doing a netherite pyramid challenge with a friend, I think, which I think is pretty cool. I got my inspiration to do the pyramid a long time ago. Just I was like, I don't know what I want to build it with, and then the copper thing came out, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do copper. But for my more rare materials like the iron, gold, redstone, and lapis, and diamond, and emerald, I'm gonna figure out a different build for those. I just don't know what I want to build with it. Oh, nice. It's quite a bit. I know once I start trading with the villagers, I'm gonna get a lot more emeralds. But I've been just buying a lot of mending books and efficiency 5 books. And with those jars, I've gotten diamond blocks out of them and emerald blocks out of them. And the easiest way to actually find these places is just go negative Y or Y15, and most likely you'll find one pretty fast. This is how I found this one. I didn't even look it up at all. It's probably like the third or fifth one that I found just by doing the negative 15. Like on your way to find this, you'll find a bunch of diamonds and stuff and other material. And the reason why I'm not picking up the hoppers right now is because I really don't need them too bad. I mean, eventually I'm gonna be like, oh shoot, I should have collected those, but it's another slot where I could have a stack of 64 copper. And I'm still trying to find the perfect ratio of shulker boxes I should carry. I got one for, what do I got one for? Oh, I guess no. Usually I have one just for smelting, but I put that back and opted for another inventory slot for putting more copper blocks in. Like, bro, what is this slot for? And if you're wondering, yes, this is on peaceful. It's just that I don't want to destroy the spawners, and it's annoying to collect this copper stuff with mobs on. And I'm kind of chilling at the moment, and I don't need the levels. Bruh. I always keep forgetting, like, that's a thing. Some more garbage in here. I'm glad that they're putting this spear in the as a new weapon, but I don't want the mobs on land, to use it as a trident, because that'll be kind of bullshit. And if they do use it as a trident, I don't think the overall power, like the attack, should be big. All right, been through. These are garbage rooms right here, by the way. Not even worth my time. And it's looking like this journey on this one is over. I can't find another area to mine. Wait, hold on a minute. Oh, this is that one. Okay. Oh yeah. Well, all right. Moving on to the base to kind of show you in this video. Where the hell am I? Oh, and these are actually my preferred method of gaining XP. Plus, it gives me more blocks to use. Haven't built an XP farm really, other than my first one on my second base. Pretty much, as well, it's my first base. My second base has all my towers on it. I think once I reach a certain milestone with the pyramid, I'm gonna go back to building towers or obelisk because I think that would be nice to do. Change the pace. Okay. And for some reason, I haven't been really hitting really any lava uh, pockets as of late. It's pretty weird. Like, there's a lot of them in the Nether, which is understandable, but usually in the overworld, there's a lot of them. Didn't realize how far away this island was. Jeez. There we go. And as you can see right there, there's a solid pyramid, and this right here is just one layer of the pyramid. And it's gonna go all the way, like, even further than this, but like there's gonna be a lot of mining that I have to do. So basically I have put 4, put 3 down, go like that. And I just work my way up because I just want one fan or one slice of the pyramid to kind of gauge on how big it's going to be and how far it's going to have to reach. I dig into some of my pyramid to fund this project to see how far, like, it's going to be a big ass project, let me tell you. It's either this method right here, what I'm doing right now, which it's way more rewarding because, as you saw at the very start, you can actually see it. The other one, I'll show you here in a little bit if I get up to it. I'll definitely get up with it. So essentially, it's like increasing by 3 by 1 every step of the way. What you want to do is put 4 down, and then the rest will just be 3 so you can make a ladder. And I was doing this for quite a bit yesterday. Whoops. I literally just did the same mistake. And an update to Reddit asking what I should build on Reddit, like what I should do. They were no help whatsoever. I knew it coming in. I was like, oh, there might be a good idea. No, just a bunch of freaking idiots. Freaking memers and jackasses that I just post their amount of blocks that they have. But this copper pyramid, this will be its final resting place for sure. It has moved multiple locations due to the sheer fact that I need Y63 just to start out. Like, it has to be like near that Y level, or it's not really gonna work. It's gonna take even longer. Like, if I kept on doing it in that mushroom biome, it would have tacked on another like year to actually complete. So basically, I'm gonna do one layer of, or like one sliver, one slice of this pyramid. So this is just one side of the pyramid. Then I'm gonna do the next side, and then the next side, then the next side, and just fill them out in quadrants. So I got all what in front of me, like all that white, all that sand. I'm gonna have to completely, pretty much demolish all that. Demolish all that, fill in some blue, demolish that. So like every block counts. Like on these big island right here, all the sand will pretty much go into filling that stuff in. Whoops. And the other method I was talking about to kind of like build it would just be stacking up in one by one the whole entire time, but I think this one's a lot more funner. And after I'm done with all the likes that I got from that one place, I'll do a size comparison again. Oh, wait. Oh, oh, geez. It's because of this cloud. I was like, there's no shot. What the heck? Yeah, but the other method is just pretty much this towering. Which is a little bit more AFK-able, but not really. But like, it's a lot more like you can hold down two buttons, and that's just it. You know what I'm saying? But then you have to cycle through every once in a while. Uh, then you just go, whippy. Whoa, got a little bit close there, brother. And this is like the other method to do, which might be faster. I'm not too sure. Yep. And I'm gonna come over here, kind of look at it a little bit. Oh yeah, dude, that's gonna be like. All right. Gonna have to put this in the junk drawer. Oh, yeah, I took a lot of pickaxes, like more than I really needed. So I kind of cannibalized a lot of this build, so I'm gonna repair as much as I possibly can while trying to work on the project again. But I took a lot out. Yeah, but like literally yesterday, there was nothing right here, and now I got this. So it might actually take a lot faster than I thought, but I don't know. So while that's cooking, I can go harvest more of this, make some more fireworks. Just give me a second. I'm gonna go to the seed my help. Hate how it like does this every time. Hold on a second. 49824 38519. Oops, I think I added a little bit too another. Trial chambers, that's what they're called. All right. Four nine eight one five, and then 38908. Wait, really? Yeah, 38908. And then 38905. Oops. Okay, whoops. I need to mark this one as complete. Move on to the next one. Make sure I'm squared up. Oops. There we go. 4975. 49. Oh, 75. 39, 365. 367. About right here. Okay, nice. This one hasn't been touched yet. Decent. Yeah, but this is exactly what I pretty much do. I go in here and take all the copper and all the valuables. Pretty much raiding. And Trials Ruin, I don't know if that, I think that's what throws me is the ruin part. If I'm saying that, yeah, okay, so it's just Charles Trial Chamber, okay. I don't know why I was like ruins all the time. And like a lot of these are hit or miss areas where they'll have like either a lot of material to pull out, and then some of them just not having anything in them, or like you'll on the last one it wasn't that much because really good trial chambers I get at least 2.5 to 3 shulker boxes full of straight copper blocks. Which comparing that with mining overlaps it quite a bit. My other favorite places to mine in Minecraft is the mountains. I call it Iron Mountain, but basically it's just nothing but copper, iron exposed, emeralds exposed. I don't know how rare those are, but I've only found like 3 or 4 of them in this world. So the block this is one block I'm trying to avoid picking up because I just drop it because I like the gilded look a lot better. Plus it's a lot less work. Like these rooms are nice, kind of. This room gives you quite a bit of blocks. The room that I really like the most is the one that's just nothing but these on the ground and it's huge. Mm, Like on that one, I was pretty good not picking up pretty much junk. And so what I like to do here when I'm in these chambers, I like to break these guys, all of them. And like even with these, I'll break them too if I see a lot of them in the room already. And I'll just pretty much gather all the resources. Picture zone right there. Jump over. Gather all right here. Pretty much this floor is completely done. Running out of room. Drop down. Depends on pretty much where I'm at. If I'm at the bottom, then I work my way up. But then if I'm at top, you just saw what I did. And I keep this one right here, like these right here, so I can put them down right next to the first one to try consolidate all areas. Just pretty much empty out all the non stuff I need for the rest of this. Right then and there. That one is actually pretty good axe. So put that one right there. And left click on these to kind of brighten up the room a little bit. So I'm not like completely working in darkness. So I'm looking at this one right now. This one has 2 layers to it. And then it'll have offshoots to the middle part. Gather them up real quick. And I've actually noticed that if you leave this layer, because then there's like, I forgot this one also has some too. And that one had a lot, looked like it had a lot popping out. But yeah, here's more stuff that needed to be picked up. Not as good. Like those can be used for, the rest of this stuff, to be honest, if I ever come back trying to collect it. But I leave this bottom layer at first so I can go right here and mine these out because these will be easier to collect with that layer on top right there. I should collect these lights, to be honest, because it'll save a lot but of copper and time. So that's probably another thing on my list is to start collecting these copper lights because they just honestly look better. And I think it'll be probably the one of the only copper blocks that actually wax, so it doesn't oxidize. So like this room right here, favorite room. There's some of these blocks that are mixed in between these, but it's not a lot. And I do recommend coming in here and trying to get the sledgehammer. Pretty much, that's what I call it. They call it a mace. It doesn't look like a mace whatsoever, but I think that's because of the texture pack that I have, or even if the regular texture pack, it doesn't look like a mace. Yeah, but pretty much almost on a daily basis, I do go hunting for trowel chambers and strip them out and then add them to my collection of copper blocks. I used to shine them up before putting them in the boxes. Like I would pick them up here, place them back down, shine them up, pick them back up, and then place them. But I don't do that anymore. It just takes too much time. Yeah, but this place is actually pretty fun for like, PvE. And you can actually find a bunch of diamond gear here as well, which is a cool little bonus. All right. All right, pretty much that's cleared. Dump a few more stuff in here. The ones I usually never really check, only to dump stuff, is this one right here. That's just to solely dump it. shit. Yeah, so basically that just what I pretty much do. I don't know if you guys like these type of videos, but let me know in the comment section and leave a like. It really helps. It motivates me quite a great deal. And subscribe if you like this content. I know for a fact, like, I think I found a couple of YouTubers that do kind of the same style as I do, and they're about the same size as me. I do like the mindless drone of just random talking and random mining and random, building. Then short form content. I think the only short form content like with Minecraft is kind of like hot fixes or like workarounds with like these big issues or build ideas. I've been trying to like go to like YouTube channels with build ideas, but a lot of them are like A, super complicated, B, they go through the whole process of their build idea. Uh, I guess I'm not filtering my questions correctly, but I just want build ideas like, oh, you should build this. But usually they go in the rundown on like all the resources you need it to for their build. I'm not really into that. But yeah, um, I do watch bigger Minecraft YouTubers because like for comedy because it's oh wow look at that because it's funny as crap. Um, that's my main pastime is comedy, and then action adventures another one or sci-fi. Mainly with like survival, so that's the reason why I played this game, survival. Uh, or I would be playing creative, which it will be 10 times, mega billion times easier to get the stuff I need. But next month I will be getting a Xbox and I'll be streaming or doing videos of Daisy. So that'll be fun. Because I have an Xbox account and I do have the Daisy and pretty much all the mods on it. And the reason why, because I'm playing on PC on Bedrock because that's the one I usually play. Java. Um, I don't think it won't let me play with my controller. I tried and didn't work. I don't know if I was doing something wrong, but I'm more familiar with Bedrock and Xbox controls. And it's not like I need to shave off microseconds to play the game. And Daisy Xbox is just a lot better than PC in my opinion. My brother plays it on Xbox. I kind of want to play with him because I think it would be funny and fun to play with him. Oh, my phone up already. Oh, not even close. And so I found a glitch on here on Bedrock that when I was in the end, I put stuff in the end box, the ender chest, came into the overworld, built the ender chest, and it was like completely filled with different type of items. And then I was like, oh, well, I'm missing a lot of stuff. I'm like, I'm missing a netherite pickaxe. I'm missing a satchel, or like, of this. Like, I was missing a lot. And I came back to the end or whatever after pulling all the other stuff out, and it was there. And I looked online. They're like, no, it's supposed to connect just to specifically the player, uh, and that's it. And it's all across all dimensions. But then I experienced that one thing where it wasn't really dimensions had something to do with it, but it was a bug. As I was like looking further deep into it, it was a bug in the game. So watch out for that. Yeah. Poisons sucks, dude. Yeah, just watch out for those because they can have like buckets. And I'm currently watching Star Trek Next Generation because that's what I kind of remember watching first or whatever. But like in season two, all of a sudden, an actor I really don't like whatsoever, they're just annoying as hell to even listen to. At first, like back when I was a kid, the actress, not actor, but actress wasn't, too bad. But growing up and then seeing that actress getting political, uh, Whoopi Goldberg in Star Trek, it just kind of ruined it for me watching the show. So I just fast forward every time she's in it, but I don't know how much she's in it. So I don't know if I really won't even want to watch the show anymore. She's a good actress, it's just that she has really stupid views. It's what I never really got is like actors coming out political, talking all political talk when they're just actors and not politicians, and they've put their 2 cents into the subject, like it has any weight behind it. Just blows my mind. This room I like. It's kind of like a maze. To be honest, like with actors and actresses that go into politics, it's like asking somebody that exclusively watches only hockey and then asking them football questions. They might have a gist of a situation, or they can be just completely wrong about it. Yeah, but one of my favorite political streamers is Nuxnor, and it really isn't Pegasus. I think he's more into YouTuber drama, but he's funny as hell too. I love the SpongeBob memes. And pretty much both those guys are straight shooters. Um, and then like kind of a fence sitter, Asmongold, is another person I kind of listen to, but like I respect like his some of his things, but most of them are whack. But I don't know exactly what those few of those things are. But he has like I don't give a fuck personality, which is probably the best personality to have in this universe at this moment in time. Like I really don't care opinion about things unless it's like egregious. Then he really has a strong opinion about it. But uh, yeah, but other than that, like Minecraft YouTubers, I watch. One I like to watch is Wunba. He's hilarious. He's a hilarious YouTuber. His production's like really good, but like, so I'm 30 years old and I'm not really good with editing videos or doing any of that or finding the right people to even do it for me for free for a while until like, or whatever. And I don't have the patience to actually go and edit my videos. I think so. I do watch paranormal YouTubers as well. And one of them that I just can't get behind spams the crap out of sound alerts or whatever, like a soundboard on everything. And like one of the things, the reason why I watch paranormal stuff is the sound. If it's authentic, or like the visuals are authentic, but usually it's all sound pretty much. And their soundboards like going effing crazy. And it just blows my mind that oh there you go that a lot of people don't like what the hell? Why is it so? Why do you do that? But there probably is. And I guess I'm just not there for it or seeing the comments. And I kind of feel bad for like content creators that I do watch, and then I give them criticism, constructive criticism, uh, constructive criticism, and they just never watch any of their content again because it was just not my bag. That's when I felt bad about giving somebody my criticism because I'm not gonna sit there and watch their stuff when I don't like it. It's kind of messed up for me and you know one sided. Like you see this? This is supposed to be kind of spinning. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be spinning. Even if it's in peaceful. What is this? Slowness. They need to add more potions for sure, dude. Like add different strengths and like the luck system, like with a Chapman. I think that would be badass. Like you have a chance of getting like a water breathing 15-minute potion. and like a leveling system where like, oh, if you do this enough, if you do a lot of potion creations, you should have like a buff on your stats where you get more effectiveness or you get more duration. Or like even with the fortune, like have like kind of those stats where like you have a possibility of getting something better every chance you do something. Like I am glad that they kind of balanced it with this. Like it has to be raw ore and not like blocks, because then that'll be just like a straight up duplication glitch. Eggs. Nice, dude. Son of a bitch. Okay, if I could fall through the hole, okay. If I find another water bucket, I'm gonna go find the other water bucket. Little, I can't speak. Water buckets in my inventory, empty them out, and then stack them. Yep. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Oh, and this pickaxe is needs to take a rest for a minute. I'm gonna do that right now. I thought I had more water buckets. Huh. Guess not. Come back here. This is such a weird place to have this. Bruh. Alright, this is all cleared out pretty much. I'm trapped! Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, so pretty much this is like the average trials chamber that I find. Because like I'm gonna have like at least nice 3 boxes full. Oh jeez. So been through there. I think I saw a ladder somewhere right there. I don't know if I came down that way or what. Yeah. This one's, I think, pretty much cleared. this one complete. Complete. I need to check up on my messages real quick. Yeah, so this is like my second base right here. I was gonna do it right there, but I was like, oh hell no, dude. Yeah, it doesn't look like much, like from right here, but then you go, ka-chow. Oops. Because I'm like looking on my screen right now in the seed viewer or seed map, and I could see about. I think I can see like 100 on the map right now. Probably not 100, but at least like in the 60s of trial chambers. So it's oh, I was like, why did I just take damage? But it's a cactus. Okie dokie. Where's my bed? Oh, quite a bit of my armor already. Took a lot of damage. That's crazy, bro. Boop, boop, boop. Doing a little bit of stretches. Oh yeah. Interesting. I'm playing a game and recording. All right. This is the last stack I'm going to be doing right here, and I'm going to end up the video. And I'll probably do a live soon. I'm not too sure. It'll be more of the same thing. But yeah, checking out on that when it comes. I'm going to do kind of like a review right here on where the progress is at for the video. But here I go. And I think I'm making some solid progress on it, on the pyramid. The pyramid is going to be absolutely freaking massive. I might actually cannibalize the structure right here just to finish off the episode, or not the episode, but this one slice. So that's gonna be cool. Look forward to that. Uh, this is gonna be a very long project. I'm really heavily inspired right now to actually get it done. And yeah, you guys have a good one. Adios.